Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Francisco Liriano, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, give you the book on Francisco Liriano. Good 3-pitch mix. Fastball 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good straight changeup and a slider he'll use to both lefties and righties. This is a lefty that could be a top of the rotation guy.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Misses. Ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Lifted down the line in left. Mata has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So little difficulty there for Liriano in the first. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throws in time, and that's out number one. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the first pitch from CC. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Reyes has a play. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Luke Voigt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Voigt, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Popped him up. Goodrum is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting second, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, James McCann. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Catcher, James McCann.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, He just tied him up in knots right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Previous history with Sabathia, he has 7 hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. At the plate, Mikey Matzuk. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sabathia gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
First pitch on its way. Snap throw to first, and he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. Matzuk is off of first with 2 away. Two balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 3-0. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Previous history with Sabathia, he has 9 base hits in 19 tries. This is on the ground over the first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Comerica Park. Standing in, Torres. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up to Iglesias for one on to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, number 22, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's Echeverria at shortstop, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. First time up, he went down looking. Sabathia's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bounce to first. Voigt comes up with it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reyes. 1 down.
The batter, number 99. Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Sabathia sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. It remains 0-0. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Hit high and deep out to left. Mata looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, number 25.
In now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Two and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Comerica Park. It's now 1-0 New York. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Voit in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch from CC. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Into the corner and slicing foul. On, he pops it up. Voit has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, number 22. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Adani Echeverria. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Aaron Judge waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
So 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Popped him up. Goodrum over to his left, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Niko Goodrum. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. Echeverria dives. What a play. Oh, but he beats it out. Impressive play. Can't quite get it. And now the potential tying run is aboard.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, James McCann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Still 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Sabathia pauses. Here it is on 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Alex Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Alex Wilson.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Wilson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Reyes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Miguel Andujar will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Victor Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the first pitch from CC. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the seventh.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Mikey Matsu. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Stanton. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting, third baseman, Liriano.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Torres. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping up to the plate, number 22. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and Detroit's taken a 2-1 lead. Number 19 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 19.
Now in the box, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab him out.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set, and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's one away. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here's Echeverria now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Didi Gregorius will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. The 1-0. Grounded to the right. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Tigers lead it 2-1. Didi Gregorius will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Nico Goodrum will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Nick Castellanos now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that misses 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting, captain James McCann.
So here's the cleanup hitter, James McCann. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Tigers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Joe Jimenez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Giancarlo Stanton now, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one's in the dirt. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Detroit jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Alex Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first. CC Sabathia struck out 10 in the losing effort. Joe Jimenez hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.